How's it hanging, gents and germs? It's Drew Peoples Collectibles, and today we've got a Scarlet Violet Surging Sparks box. Very exciting. This is a set crazy, just how much this is, even before it had been released. I mean, it was already selling for like 150 weeks before the set even dropped, and currently on TCG Player, if you want one, I believe this is before tax, right? 160 plus tax, like 170 plus for a booster box. Absolutely crazy. I mean, you can still get Paradox Rift and such. Actual, maybe not anymore, as of like a week or so ago, but you could get like a box of that for like 100. So the fact that these are like 106, well, that's like 100 before tax, right? So the fact that these are 160, like, it's just absolutely crazy. Haven't really looked at the spoilers or much for this set. Obviously, Pikachu's in there. Kind of like Charizard, like, you see there's a Pikachu, there's going to be an Eevee set coming up next. You see that kind of stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be a good set. I mean, just like Twilight Masquerade, right? The thing that really pushed that set to the forefront is that special illustration Greninja. I mean, it's like pushing 300 plus, which is just absolutely crazy. But here we go, Surging Spark. First time I've gotten a booster box since Temporal Forces. There's a seller on eBay, Flipside Gaming. They do like a booster, one of the ETBs. I was about to say booster bundle, but that's magic. An ETB with a booster box combo thing. Temporal Forces was the two different ETBs plus. All right, starting off strong with an illustration rare, at the very least. Bruxish and Chin Pao. Okay. Cool. We always are happy about illustration rares and cool looking art cards here. Like I said, I know obviously like the Pikachu, whatever the primo version of Pikachu in this set's going to be, that's going to be some fire. Absolutely. And I don't really know what else. Oh, Latios. Because, yeah, nobody was hitting me up about that. Wanting the flashy Latios. Which I believe is the red one. Yeah, I just saw like that dragon card. Here's another dragon. And was like, oh yeah, that's what it is. It's the dragon. Yep, there he is. Oh, maybe he'll be in this pack. Let's see. Watch it be super ironic that he's actually in the pack that I just put down. That would be something. Or can we get something here? We will see. All right, we got and Gouging Fire. Okay. It would it. Just to clarify, what I just said was not actually English. It was what we like to call gibberish. That's correct. All right. Oh, look at that little bend there on that card. Okay. Well, at least it was just on the code card and not any of the other cards back there. That would have been disappointing. Oh, especially because what is that? What do we got? What do we got? Sylveon. Okay. Still a cool card. I was thinking that was like at least an illustration rare or something. That's a really nice looking double rare. I feel like they've pushed up the double rares recently. Like there's the one from what is it, Stellar Crown, the Terra Pagos or whatever. Let me just go grab it real quick. I think he's like right. Yeah, he is right here. Right, like normally the double rares. You get one and you're like, if it's an EX that you need for a deck, like obviously that's good, but outside of that, they're kind of lackluster. But I feel like they've been kind of pushing the quality up on it. I mean, that's just a cool looking card. And same with the Sylveon here. When I saw that peeking out, I was like, oh, I got a hit here. Which maybe this is still a hit. I mean, it's only a double rare, but it is a cool looking double rare. So that's always nice. All right, we're going to go straight to the back here for the nothing burger. A burger of nothing. So disappointing. Gonna cry. Gravity Mountain, a Lowen Dugtrio. All right, so that is what I'm talking about here. Oh, you know, it's the friggin' Terra cards. But see, like the what was I thinking of? Why can't I remember his name? Charizard. The double rare Charizard EX. I don't remember that really, popping out. You know, this, I mean, just like the foiling and everything, like, this card really stands out. I mean, this is still, I'm hating on the double rares here, but actually, I mean, that is still a nice Militech the more I look at it. But again, just boring compared to what we're really looking for, the full art kind of cards. Took a pee. All right, and there's our turtle buddy. Hopefully this gets a little more exciting. And I'm not sure what the ace spec cards are for this set. Hopefully if I do pull one, presumably I will. I think it is 1 in 20, so if you don't get one in a box, that's very weird. But we got our first ultra rare here with Jasmine's Gaze. Jasmine is gazing. So cool. We at least got one ultra rare on the board. Still looking for more illustration rares, and of course, a special illustration rare. Maybe even a hyper rare if there's one that's cool enough. And Pikachu, special full art, crazy everything Pikachu. And Latios. So are we going to get it, or are hopes and dreams going to be deferred? We're going to see. All right. Whale Boy and Coffin Dude. Right to it, and right to it we went. Right to the next one. We don't have time to sit around and just get regular rares. We need some gas. Are we going to get there? Or would I have done better to just, put my money in the bonfire and keep warm this winter? We're going to see. All right, well, I did get the Latias, but I did not clarify. Super Primo version. Maybe I did clarify. I probably clarified. All right, so that's our third double rare on the board there. I mean, again, at least I feel better about these double rares than I normally would. Like with Stellar Crown, I mean, I really got kind of gut punch. There was, what did I get? Lucario EX and Metal or Melton. No, I think Melmetal is the evolution. Melmetal EX, and they're both very bad cards on an objective scale. You know, you could say subjectively if you just like the artwork or something, or it could be something, but I didn't think the artwork was necessarily good, and the card itself, as a functional card in the card game, very bad. So it's all around frowny faces. But with these guys, I mean, I haven't even read those cards. I don't know if they're actually competitively viable, but at least the artwork on those is cool, especially with the Sylveon, as I mentioned. Like, I thought that was, again, there we go, this Terra guy too. I'm telling you, like the Charizard EX that I'm thinking of, and a lot of the other Terra EXs from the earlier Scarlet Violet sets do not look that cool. You know, they are doing subtle differences throughout. I noticed that with Shrouded Fable, the energies, like the hollow energies, the way that they did the hollowing process was definitely different than other ones that I've recently seen. It might not be new necessarily, but at least it's new in relation to everything else that's come out around it. I think we're maybe about halfway. What do we got here? Oh, thought that was also something for a minute. Surprise, surprise, it was not. And whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, Pikachu. Hitting that around a little bit. There we go. Pikachu, I need you. And to clarify, super flashy, shiny, mega awesome Pikachu, I need you. What do we got? Oh, no. Pokey Go. We will get there eventually, folks. And also, as I said that, I remembered, oh wait, the special illustration rares, you're actually no longer guaranteed one of those in a box, because now it's like 1 in 50. Whereas before it was 1 in like 32, I want to say. Which technically, you're also not guaranteed 1 in 32, even if you have 36 packs, just because something's 1 in 32. Does not necessarily mean that you're going to get it. There is track printing involved, right? But it's still, track printing is normally like split between like a case. So like, you know, in a case you would average like 7 special illustration rares, right? But they might not be consolidated evenly amongst the boxes. So, you know, there's a chance you might have like 1 or 2 boxes that actually end up having like 2. And there might be one that has 0. But that's even lower now that, ooh, Feebas for our illustration rare. So still no specials on the board, but 2 water type illustration rares. Phoebus and Bruxish. Bruxish? Say your name? Bruxish. She's looking a little rough, just a little bit. She's had a hard day. Just leave her alone. Just give her time and space. All right, going right to the disappointment. Play to the next one. Pikachu, I still need you. And he did not answer my calls. He's ignoring me. Not cool. Not cool, Pikachu. Very, very uncool. What do we got, oh, okay. We got another illustration rare with the Phanpy. Cute, very cute. Got him nice and sleeved up and protected. Put him in a special little place here. Here you go, buddy. Oop, there we are. Beautiful. Clean looking card. All right. So at least, I mean, we hit on the illustration rares, right? Because if my belief of them being like 1 in 12 is still right, you know, you would expect to average 3 out of a booster box. So we at least have hit in that regard. Double rares are 1 in 8. So we're, you know, you would average 4 to 5. So if we get like 1 more, we're slightly above average in a way. Not that it's super exciting or anything like that. Oh, wait, you see that? There's something back there. I think it's another double rare. Yep, I called it into existence, and this one is Executor, a Lowen Executor, to be exact. All right, so, yeah, we are slightly above average on the double rares. And I'm not just saying it to make myself feel better. I mean, maybe a little bit, just a little bit. But seriously, the double rares are looking a lot cool. They seem like more desirable cards now. When I was first getting back into collecting Pokemon with the Scarlet and Violet era, cracking packs, and I would get, you know, a bunch of these double rares, and I'm like, man, this card's just kind of lame. Like, you know, it's still cooler than just, you know, your regular old rare, but you know, there just wasn't much to the art or to the card. Just left it a lot to be desired, and I feel they have at least pumped up the artwork on a lot of those. I care more about, you know, seeing those cards as opposed to just being like, well, I guess it's kind of better than a rare. And then also ultra rare, so we got that one trainer card, Jasmine's Gaze. I think ultra rares are like 1 in 16, so ideally we're going to get 1 more of those as well. At least 1 more of those, of course. And hopefully it's a good one. You know, like a Latias or a Pikachu. Even not a special illustration rare, but an ultra rare version of one of those cards would still be a cool card to crack from a pack. Absolutely. All right, what do we got? Nudge. Whoosh. Swing and a miss. As it goes. All right, we're getting down to the last bit here. Last 7 packs. Still have plenty of opportunity to really have a home run. So you're going to have them fingers crossed. That is not what it was. All right, so 6 packs. Means we are 5/6 of the way through this booster box. We have only a fraction left, but there is always time and opportunity to have a massive swing. There's, of course, also the other end of the pendulum where you get, you know, absolutely nothing there, but let's not think in that way. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ace spec cards. We forgot about those. Scramble switch. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, you may move around any amount of energy from the Pokemon you move to your bench to the new active Pokemon. That's cool. That is a very cool card. Is it necessarily good? I don't really know. It's a little hard to say. Yeah, I totally forgot about ace specs. They are like a 1 in 20. So if we didn't pull any ace spec, that would have been weird. But yeah, that could be a good card. I've gotten 2 of the crystals from Stellar Crown, which I think that's a very underwhelming ace spec. I'm a little disappointed in that one. But honestly, yeah, I mean, I'm more excited about that ace spec than a lot of the other ones that I've pulled from like Stellar Crown and Shrouded Fable. But again, I don't know, because I'm thinking about the decks that would actually want to use something like that. And I'm like, well, is that better than the ace spec that they would already use as like a prime catcher? maybe even an unfair stamp. And yeah, I'm not entirely sold, but I mean, in those decks they run what is it, energy transfer or whatever, get him to switch one energy from one of your guys to another. So I mean, the possibility, because that card is essential to switching around, because you have like the ogre mask guy getting all the green energies, and I'm talking about the Reggie Drago deck, of course. Okay, we got another A-Spec card here too. That's cool. All right, let's see what it is. Energy Search Pro, which does search your deck for any number of basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, and put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. Okay, so I obviously understand the idea behind this, because since Stellar Crown, they've been introducing more of these guys that have the 3-color requirements, as you can see here. All right, so we've got like a grass, water, and fighting, and then a water, electric, and psychic. And then where did I put Terrapika? Yeah, there we go. Like I said, yeah, since Stellar Crown, right? I mean, one of the iconic card for that set, having something similar to that as well. So that is definitely something that could see a home in the right style deck, where you're having a bunch of different energies, and if you have any way to search up an item card. Now, of course, the difficulty there is if this ends up in your prize zone somehow, and you're really reliant on tutoring it in order to get that. But I feel like there's still ways around that. That can be a really good card for those exact kinds of decks. All right, we're down to our last pack here. We haven't seen a special illustration rare again. They've made those pull rates harder. Not guaranteed anymore. Kind of sad, but at least it will, help in driving up value, just like Greninja, coming in hot over 300 really quick. That kind of change definitely, helped with that. So we'll take it slow. It's our last pack. Fingers crossed. We're not holding out hopes. Well, it seems like a no-go. Can we at least get a double rare? And no. Okay. Well, yeah, this is a cool set, obviously. Should it have catapulted to such a crazy amount so quickly? I mean, it's still, it is what it is, but looking like a cool set. And, Pokemon still riding in hot, still loving it and everything. So thank you for joining me. It's Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye now.